Ladies and gentlemen, friends of all ages, welcome to the DC Infinite Hour. As always, Rob D. Toys, Brad the DC Universe Geek. I'm Ahsoka. Happy to see you guys. Happy April Fools. And here we are.
We don't even have Brad with us. We have Michael
Caine.
Michael Caine. It's officially Believe Nothing Day all over the internet. The stupid stories that I read, like the headlines, and I almost believe one of them. One of them was about Doctor Who being ended and completely being rebooted. And I was like, okay, it is April 1st, so that can't be true.
Yeah.
And then I read a bunch of DC stuff online. I was like, nope, I believe nothing today. I'm not falling for that.
You really can't, dude. You know?
Nope. Heck no.
What do you guys think of the before we jump into DC? What did you think of the Marvel stuff, like the Maximum Hulk?
Oh, the new figure they showed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I don't know. Like it looks
I will probably be picking.
I don't like his heads.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I have like two Hulks. Like I try not to like buy too many like I do with my Spider-Man, but I think this one's worth picking up. Yeah, the black suit Spider-Man 3. Did you see that one with the
dude, that looks awesome.
Like Toby head.
Dude,
I've been waiting for that one.
Yeah,
dude, that looks freaking fantastic. But
yeah, I'm one of those guys that will keep buying I will keep buying Spider-Man figures.
I mean, I don't blame you. He's a popular character. Oh, before we continue, let's wish a very happy birthday to Rob D. Toys. Aw, little slugger. It was his birthday this past weekend, guys. Hey, everyone in the chat, give Rob D. Toys a happy birthday like on this video.
It was Saturday.
We never break more than like 5 likes on our videos for some reason. But guys, give him a like for God's sakes.
I did it again.
Oh yeah, you did.
Emo Pete is amazing. Right, absolutely, Josh. So let's say hi to the chat. We got Josh from before, Davidson, Claudio, Manuel, Dave.
Hello, everyone.
Me and Team Geek, Ezekiel.
Thank you, Ezekiel.
Yeah, we got some nice.
Thank you, Dave.
In the chat here today.
Thank you, Davidson.
Do you guys want to see two of my latest acquisitions?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
I got Ernie.
Oh,
I need that.
And no Ernie is complete until you have Bert. Okay, Bert.
Look at that.
Yep.
Bert and Ernie.
I know. How can you how can you not get these if you're our age?
Yeah.
I mean, I like them. I can't say I like them enough to buy them. But I wasn't that much into Sesame Street, I'll be honest.
Did you hate your childhood?
I mean,
Aquaman.
Ernie, what have I told you about eating cookies in the damn bed?
Yeah, I don't know, man. What age were you guys watching Sesame Street? What age?
Age wasn't I? That's the question.
I remember being around 3.
So here's the thing. I was in London until I was 6. And I never watched
Traveler.
You know, because I was born there. Yeah, I was born in London. And then we had Thomas the Tank Engine, Tom and Jerry. That was popular in London. I don't remember Bert and Ernie.
Wait a minute. Does that mean you have dual citizenship?
I do. I do have
Me too, because my parents are both English by birth. So all I have to do is apply for it and they just give it to me.
Look at that.
I don't technically have it, but I could have it just like that, which means I could travel back and forth to visit. I've never gone.
It's pretty fun. You should go.
My mom has dual citizenship.
Oh, she's a Brit as well, Rob?
No, Germany. Oh. She was born in Germany.
Ooh, look at that honey blonde.
Showing the chat. What I'm drinking today: Sleeman Honey Blonde Lager. Very good. Not my favorite beer, but very good.
Brad is on point with the voice acting. I gotta say, dude, you do have great voice acting skills.
Thanks a lot, mate.
You really do. Guys, before we dive into the meat and the potatoes of the show, I wanted to.
Oh, look at Rob's Hawkman.
Oh, yeah. Zoom on that a little bit, dude. Look at that. That's like a great World War II era Hawkman. That's what that green reminds me of.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This was totally taken from Brad's.
Yeah, but you kind of made it your own too with that belt, and the way that you did the gauntlets was different than mine. So
yeah, I kind of
you painted going after different than I did.
Yeah, I was going after that that one where I was even thinking of painting his hand gold would make it look like that glove.
Oh yeah. Then he's wearing what? A glaive or a what do they call that? A
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet, I guess.
Yeah.
What's a glaive? Not that.
But yeah, I
wanted
cut
to
his
ask,
hair and stuff.
Yeah, look at that. He's got a little hockey cut now.
Yeah.
dude, that's really good, man.
Got like a short mullet.
He's got like
He's
a little
mullet.
mullet coming out of there, you know?
Yeah.
Guys, do any of you know what this is?
I do.
Yep.
I never owned it, but I'm aware of the line and I know what that is.
Yes, I was
But-
working in the toys, either Toys R Us or Kmart at the time when those hit.
No, but specifically, I had this white one on the back. What is
Yeah.
this one? Like,
It's just a.
It's like a
platform
variant.
between-
Variant.
Yeah.
but I was trying to Google this. There was a Joker too that wasn't the Joker on the back, and some
Mhm.
guy grabbed it from the NECA booth, and it was like a different colored Joker. Was there a whole like wave of different variants of these, or what?
I think
I
so.
don't know. That came out when I wasn't collecting figures because I had no money
Really?
and I didn't live at home.
Okay.
I was a bum.
That's
was a
all
bum.
right. I wanted to
Literally, I
ask,
might have been a bum at the time.
I was curious, like if there's a whole like wave of these with the different variants. 'Cause
I don't
obviously I have
know
to
if
get them all.
There's a whole
You know?
wave, but I have seen other ones.
All right. But I was curious. There's no info on these. You know what I mean? So
It's
all
the
right.
old days when we didn't have
yeah,
info.
we did not have info. So we got Rob's birthday wishes out of the way, but I think we should spend a few more moments on that. I mean, it's Rob's
Yeah.
birthday, dude. You know what I mean?
We
Like,
should call his wife in to give him a birthday spanking.
hey, do you want to get her in the chat? Or
She'd
her on-
only have to spank you 35 times.
You guys.
I'm sorry. Let's not
I like
make fun
that,
of
eh?
Rob anymore.
That's enough.
But still, a
That's
couple
what
happy
good friend
birthdays, a couple
asks you
stray
later.
You guys.
happy birthdays here. Like apparently Snyderverse will be restored. Probably not though.
April Fools.
It's April Fool's.
guys.
He's trying to play an April Fool's trick on us. Haha.
We're not
We
gonna
know,
fall for
believe
it. We're not
nothing
gonna
on this
fall
day.
for it. All
I'm
right,
glad
let's.
the Marvel Universe geek.
It's true. Let's hop into the WonderCon reveals.
You took fantastic pictures too. Your
Hey,
coverage.
thanks, buddy.
I
really
wish that I could go to this stuff, but I just can't.
I
Like it's
thought
way across the
whenever I watch like other people's videos from WonderCon, I'm like trying so hard to see you. And
if you're in the background.
I know I didn't sit by the camera this time. I did shout out Monarch,
yeah,
but
Wear
They
Where's
post-
Where's Waldo costume next time you go to something like
I
that.
know.
And we will find you in so many sites coverage.
were you
There is
sitting
found
beside
him.
the shiz?
Oh, I was no, I was sitting by the Shiz and Cash the Collector, but Mad Hatter, Mad Hatter reviews, like he was making a video with Shiz, and I just walked into the shot, was
Okay.
just to be funny, so you can see my chubby silhouette in one of his videos. But
I think that's the one thing that would kind of freak me out about going there. Meeting like people that watch my content is just fun. Meeting other people that create content is like, I don't know, man. That's like freaky stuff for me.
it's pretty funny, dude. Like I got
It's
recognized 3 whole times at WonderCon, Brad, and I didn't even do that much stuff. And it was very ego
By other
boosting.
content creators or by viewers.
By viewers, by
Yeah.
this artist guy. But then I saw other content creators like you're talking about,
Yeah.
like people like I admire, like who create content. And it was like, and I'm walking around with Shiz, and his voice is like people like turn around or like, hey,
they
I know
recognize
you.
it.
That voice is iconic. The voice of the Shiz.
Yeah. His voice is the she is.
No, but 2026, guys, we will make it happen for us to be at a con together. Probably New York, I would think.
That'd be nice.
That would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think it's the easiest for everyone to get to. Well, for you two, anyways. For me, it's not too bad. It's a little flight. Anyways, back to WonderCon. So Superman, they didn't show anything. They brought up the slide. They said, hey, we're doing superpower stuff. We're doing DC Direct stuff. It will be announced in the coming weeks, it sounded like. Sounds like they have a whole strategy for that. So nothing there. They flashed this slide. Obviously, these are figures we know about. But it's a nice little illustrating of a regular figure,
Yeah.
a
Color chase.
chase,
Yep.
and the unique chase figures.
Yeah.
So there's that. But
Very good.
anyways, let's get into some stuff. So we got Jade, which is a red platinum.
Yep.
Bizarro, classic Bizarro.
Yep.
Eradicator, which I think a few years ago this would have been a big hit. I mean, it's still going to be a big hit, but
Can
Funny,
you
all of
zoom in
our
on
customs
those?
kind of look like that.
yeah, I can zoom in.
I just want to see it like how different it is compared to like the other one. Is it just a head change?
Looks
No,
like
I guess the neck area is painted too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like my version, I already painted the neck and stuff, so I don't know if I might pick this up and put a cloth cape on it.
I'll pick
Unless-
it up because it's the official factory
Yeah.
Right.
release, and I'll put it with my main collection, and then I'll put my custom down with my Superman
Yeah.
McFarlane collection.
I mean, I do wish it
looks
was
like
on.
Sky Stallone though.
Yeah,
Kind
I mean,
Yeah,
Eradicator was never
kind of-
that big, right? He was never that buff like this, right?
Well, he
I
was
kinda
like,
wish
he
that
was- he was
they'd-
physically a copy of Superman.
That's
right?
a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it makes sense.
I kind of wish they would have put this on the new body. I understand why they didn't because they already had
Yeah.
it, but
Well, because it's such an easy no-brainer of a re-release where they can use that body buff
it's
again.
still not 100% accurate though because he had the Cyclops like back hood area
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and part of his
Yep.
cheeks were covered.
and the boots also.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
didn't have the look of the boots, but it's a repaint. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, we've seen.
I'm really
this one
excited
too.
for the Green Lantern.
Yeah, me too. I know, Brad. You weren't that excited last time we
I
talked
know.
about
I'm
it.
still not. He looks like an
It's like
insect,
that. like a
like some kind of
grasshopper?
insect.
He looks very vibrant.
He does
Very
look very vibrant. You're not gonna lose him in a crowd.
No.
I should make all my kids dress like that when we go to a theme park.
What do you guys think about this Bizarro?
It's a Bizarro.
I'm pretty stoked. It's take note of the shiny S.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it'd go well with the Superman from Walmart. It's just that I like this blue better.
The face is interesting.
It's very classic.
Yeah. Well, you see, for those of us building a 1980s display, so my 80s is up there, classic display.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He will go perfectly with that. And then I'll have my purplish Bizarro, the custom, and I'll leave him with my regular villains.
We got
Let's
the
crack
Shiz
a lacking.
and the
Nothing much, Mr. Shiz. We're live. We're talking. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I
What's
guess I
not
don't
to
need
like
another.
about it?
It's not like I don't like it. It's just like I have enough Bizarros. I don't feel that this one doesn't like move the needle. Like as far as I got to have this one, you know.
I kind of want to get the Ed McGuinness one that I missed out on.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that one.
I think even Shiz mentioned this in his video is like every Bizarro is now coming with that Bizarro #1 slate.
Yeah.
Like it's not needed for this one.
No.
You know why? I would tend to disagree with that because this Bizarro is the classic one. And
But
I
I feel
remember
like-
him having a slate with that.
But I feel like that was with like Ed McGuinness.
I
like,
thought he had
Public
that
Enemies.
before.
Did
I
he?
look at it like it's a Silver Age thing.
Yeah, I
I
thought
don't
it
know.
started in the Silver Age.
Maybe.
But you're right, it is
Oh.
coming with all of them. And I think it's just Rob, so they can give him an accessory. That's what it is,
Yeah.
really. Because like what else would you give him as an accessory?
True.
So I just kind of push it off to the side a little bit.
How do we feel about Jade?
She looks great.
Shut up and take my money. For one female character, need more of
Yeah, I
those.
mean,
Two, she's a
obviously
fantastic
she's using the
character.
same body as all the other ones, but
Yeah, she's using the Catwoman body. But you know what? If that's what we have, I mean, every single action figure line has reuse. They cannot make
right.
a new sculpt for everything. And could they swap certain arms and legs and parts onto different body parts to make different? Sure, they could, but they don't. We all know that, right? So
It's amazing how much mileage they're getting from this one figure.
Yeah.
though.
No kidding.
I think it looks good though. Like I don't
It's
mind.
amazing how many like characters actually have like high boots and like the arm glove things.
What this I can't remember what Jade actually looked like for like the fine details. So
Yeah.
I don't even have any critique about it.
We've seen these before, but I think there's a better like shot of Batman and
Yeah.
Jim Gordon there.
That Batman year one is going to be killer because he's got new boots, new gauntlets, new belt, new
Yeah.
head. He's got that cape section. Is that a new body? I mean, the legs look used before, but the torso looks like it might be partially new. Like I'm pretty stoked about this figure.
I do wish
Yeah.
that the gray was just a little lighter, but
Me too.
I'm stoked on that as well.
Me too. And Mr. Gordon, like that whole lineup there. Like I've got Our Man.
Hmm.
I'm not that excited about the Batman on the far left, the Justice Lord Batman, because I never got into collecting them. So, like I don't have the Justice Lord Superman, and I've got Connor Hawk. He's a great figure. I haven't reviewed him yet though. Our Man's a bit weird though, because like if you notice, he's made on the Spectre figure.
Hmm.
He's got the hood from the Spectre and the collar. Now the collar
Yeah.
and the cape fit properly, but there have been times when the Spectre has been drawn with a hood and then the black underneath it.
You mean Our Man?
Yeah, sorry, what did I say?
Spectre.
Spectre.
Our Man. But typically Our Man, it's all one hood, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so that's something that for me, as much as I'm super awesome to have Our Man, it would be kind of cool if they had done like a new head,
Like how they
completely
did it
new-
with superpowers.
Sure, yeah. That's the only thing. And you guys know I'm not a huge fan of the Spectre cape.
Yeah, I'm not either. I even mentioned
Yeah.
that
It
in
doesn't
my
work very
review.
well for Our Man. He
Which-
doesn't have like
what
a
do
living
you
cape.
guys think, since you have it in hand, with the dark green? Because I was fully expecting that to be like black.
That's dark green.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it close enough yet.
I don't mean either. I didn't even notice that.
I'm gonna look at it then. Let's see. Oh, so it is. I don't know.
It doesn't look bad.
No, like I can't. When I'm looking,
But you're
at
right. Like the mask, the cowl should have been different, but he has been shown like this in the past.
Yeah,
so-
that's what I'm saying. I just prefer
mean-
it to be like because most of the time he's been shown, it has been
Right.
like the superpowers version. I didn't even notice that it was green.
Dude, it's funny. Now all I can
Why?
see is the green. Now that you mentioned it. Like how did I not see the green before?
I just think it's interesting.
but
that you went
to be
green.
fair, no, Ahsoka. Like I'm looking at it, it doesn't look in real life. Do you have that figure yet?
Yeah, hold on. Let me grab it real quick.
It doesn't look as green in real life as it does in that picture. Because I'm looking at mine right now, and
it's a really dark.
Dude, I don't
green.
know. It does look pretty green and like looking at it.
Really.
Yeah, like yeah.
Am I partly colorblind?
Maybe.
Serious?
I don't know. Like, I totally see it now.
I just think it's funny because in the
Is it
superpowers
a
line,
psychological trick Rob D. Toys is playing on us?
April Fools.
You're just like tricked me into seeing only green. Man.
I mean,
My-
it's a dope figure. Don't get me wrong. I wish that the cape was different, and maybe if it was like fully black and the hood was better. But as it is, it's a dope figure, and
It's a
it's
dope
gonna go
figure.
well.
Are there any other solid black body
Yeah,
bucks in the
sorry
line?
for ruining it. What's that?
Are there any other solid black body bucks in the line? I can't remember. Because if there are, right,
Black.
then you could just switch.
I mean, there's the puny Superman Project
Yeah.
51 or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
that's not right.
I
big
feel
enough.
like there were. I have to think though.
You might be able to get away with using Black Manta.
Yeah, you just ruined Our Man for everyone, Rob.
Yeah, sorry.
Jerk. All right, let's see.
Oh.
Some good stuff. Brad, it's funny. Like your custom New 52 one looks just like this one that you made.
Yeah,
Yeah, looks almost like the same figure, man.
Well, the head sculpt is different. It's
Yeah, the logo's
belt and
different,
the
yeah.
boots From a New 52 Soups.
I really hope this one has. I know it says somewhere not product, not final. So I'm hoping that it's got a cloth cape instead of like that.
Oh yeah, this is that one Superman's cape, right? The
Yeah. The same one that's the classic colors and the electric blue and red.
that's right.
You can see what body this is actually built on, too. Technically,
Yeah.
it is that body.
Yeah. which is a great body. Don't get me wrong.
Great body. Yeah, no,
that's
I'm
Mr. Terrific's body.
Oh yeah. Now I can't wait to compare it to my custom Mr. Terrific when it comes out because I worked my butt off to like gather all the right parts.
That looks great though, and yours looks amazing too.
Yeah.
No, it looks fantastic.
Todd's definitely looks better because the things that I couldn't properly achieve without sculpting is the top of the boot. See how they go up and then they have the circle?
Yeah.
And then the top of the gauntlets there, they go up and then they have a circle. I couldn't achieve that look. I just put the circles on the top of the boots and the top of the gauntlets.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sensing a little bit of sarcasm here from Al. I mean, more red platinums because we love them like a whole bunch. Almost as much as we love mayonnaise. I love mayo. Where do you guys stand on mayo?
I hate.
You hate mayo, Rob?
I do. Sorry.
Wow.
So what do you put on your? How do you make tuna salad sandwiches?
I don't make tuna salad sandwiches because I don't like tuna.
I love tuna, Brad.
Okay.
I'm so sick. I dip my fries in mayo.
You guys.
Me too.
Right there.
I
Brad.
like
we just
ketchup
become
butter
best friends.
Slap five. The best is when you take the barbecue sauce
Mm-hmm.
and then you mix it in with the mayo and you have this like
Yes.
barbecue sauce.
Yes. Hell yeah,
Oh
dude.
yeah, boy.
Now,
that's
see, I'll
good
put
stuff.
barbecue sauce on my burger or ketchup on my burger, but no mayo.
No mayo on your top bun.
No,
No mayo on your bottom bun.
no. No vegetables either.
Does mayo disgust you, Rob? Like how
Yes.
much do you not like mayo? Wow.
I like mayo the same amount as I like
Grim death.
Mayonnaise
Cream
comes
cheese.
from Shrek's pimples.
You don't like cream cheese either?
I hate cream cheese.
Really? Like on a bagel? No.
No,
cream cheese on a
just
bagel?
butter. No cream cheese, just butter.
Learning a lot about you today, buddy. and your
Yeah.
palate.
I thought I knew you, dude. I thought I knew you.
I don't make any. My buddy over here, he's the same way. Doesn't like mayo. Doesn't
Yeah,
really
he's
like.
from Philly too, isn't he?
That's right. He is
Yeah.
from Philly.
Aren't are you supposed to like mayo if you live in Philly or something?
I don't know.
Well, I've known a lot more people who are pickier, like Rob. So I never assume anymore that people like mayo. Yeah.
Yeah, some people look at
Mr.
the sin.
Langston.
Oh,
Says-
guys, give Jason Langston a big thank you. He's the reason you have so many awesome figures.
Jason's
Round of applause to
OG.
Jason.
Jason, every
Yeah.
time I see your last name, I always want to say Langstrom.
That's what I told him in an interview once,
like
Rob.
guitars.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like
I always
the
have to go,
Whiplash
no,
show.
it's Langston.
The Man Bat.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a great question. What about sour cream and ranch, Rob?
Oh, Claudio. He just
Together?
sent me a GIF. That's disgusting.
But what about sour cream and ranch, Rob? I'm really curious.
Like together?
I hate ranch and I hate sour cream.
Wow.
How do you
Hal.
hate ranch?
I don't like salads, dude. So sorry.
Yeah, but you don't have to have a salad to have the ranch. You can have the ranch on your French fries, or you can have the ranch.
That's
dip
what
the pizza
ketchup's
crust
for,
in it.
bro.
So
Ketchup
you like
with barbecue.
ketchup. So you like the red sauces. You don't like white sauces of any sort, it sounds like.
Hot take.
No, I don't. I don't like Alfredo sauce.
Wow.
I mean, I can eat it, but it's not my favorite.
You don't like Alfredo sauce, dude. Is everything just a dry toast for you? Dry toast or butter?
Butter, ketchup, or
No, the meat team doesn't like
Barbecue.
mustard.
That's it. Rob?
what?
Who
Who?
hurt you?
My parents, probably. I like that Nathan said that I'm his spirit animal. Thank
Now,
you.
have you not liked any of this stuff since you were a kid? Did it start at a young age?
Dude, I have the same palate that I had when I was like 4. So
I mean, I want to say no judgment, but I feel like we are judging you a lot. So.
Okay, here
You
it is.
know.
Here it is. Here it is. Here's the question. You eat ketchup, right?
yeah, I put
Will you
ketchup
eat-
on ketchup.
Will you eat tomatoes?
No,
He's not lying. Ahsoka, he's got his child palate and it never grew.
I do eat chicken nuggets and fries and mac
I mean,
and cheese.
of course,
and
we all collect action figures, so a lot of us have not
Yeah.
matured much in
Yeah.
our tastes.
Okay.
My friend got me a shirt that said, I will just order the mac and cheese and nuggets or something like that.
That should
Dude,
be
look at that. Dress
should
is
be
right.
there.
Does this guy know you personally?
Probably.
What is that? What is Dred's picture? Is that a person with a mask that's had their mouth duct taped in a trunk?
Yeah,
What am I looking
I
at?
didn't want to explore that too much further. So
What
that's
is-
why-
what-
Ketchup Entertainment just brought the rights for the Coyote movie. Oh, that's a true story. That is true.
What?
Yeah, something called Ketchup Entertainment, whatever that is. They brought the rights to the Coyote movie that Warner Brothers was trying to dump. Darth Gutierrez in the house.
Plain tacos. I have the meat and cheese. That's and
That's
the sauce obviously on
You
the
have
the
salsa,
meat.
right?
Okay, that's not bad. You like
Hold on.
tortillas then?
No hot sauce.
No, just whatever the sauce that you make the meat in, like the packets and shit that you just like
Okay,
mix it all
I'm gonna
together.
blow my trumpet.
All right. Well, that
There
was
it
a
is,
fun
the
one.
six-
Nacho cheese is I can eat it. I don't know.
Not? Did you say you can eat nacho?
I mean,
cheese?
Brad, I guess this is why he's like so slim. You and I are anything.
I'm like
and-
Pac-Man. Get him,
Yeah.
man.
That's everything. Okay, I'll eat it. You know, and Rob's over there like, you know,
Well,
hey.
for those
do you
who
feel
were
like
sitting
calories?
with me, like Al and Shiz when we went out to dinner, I just ate the meat. Like I didn't eat.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
Korean barbecue, right?
Yeah,
So did you like the meat, Rob? Did you like
yeah.
flavor
The
of
meat
it?
was fine. I mean, I think you gave me Korean barbecue at your house, and
No, we
loved
didn't
that.
make it.
Oh, I thought you
yeah,
made-
the little short ribs, the little
Yeah.
short rib things.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, that
and that was
delicious.
It was
fantastic,
great.
dude. Ahsoka is one hell of a cook. So
I
Hey,
believe it.
no, please.
Listen, from one slightly chubby guy to another, he didn't get that way on accident,
That's a good point, Brad.
right? I know what that takes to get like that. I am the same. Ahsoka is my spirit animal.
I'm sorry.
That's true. You are mine,
Tomato
Brad.
sauce. I'm sorry.
Jason's
Oh,
getting
did
mean
your
now.
wife- did your
Does
wife cut your meat for you?
No, I do.
Hell
cut my-
blow, Jason. Jeez.
Does she
But I
cut-
will say,
But
But
that's
Jason
why
gave
I
us
didn't-
Monarch, so we're eternally grateful.
I didn't. I don't like cutting meat, so that's why I like to eat a lot of hamburgers. So I will say that.
because it's like pre-chewed meat. That's what hamburger is.
But do you like
Jason,
steak
I love
though?
you.
Do you like ribeyes? Like
Yeah, I love
Maybe
steak.
it's-
I just
you
don't.
don't
like
like you don't want
cutting.
to cut it though.
Yeah, I don't like cutting. It's too much work.
Okay, hey, listen, I can relate to laziness, so all right.
But yeah,
I mean-
Al can put away the food. I will say that.
Oh, dude, I am not surprised. He's a skinny dude, but
Al
you know
has-
he could
yep.
fucking put it away.
I bet you,
Excuse
Al, you've got a metabolism like a friggin' cheetah. I've seen you at the gym. Sandman. Yes,
All right.
No, I did
This
not
looks
have the
great.
soup.
I mean,
we need it. We need that Sandman in our life sooner than later.
hell yeah, dude.
Great reuse,
fantastic.
essentially, of the Joker.
Oh yeah.
They added the straps across the chest by the looks of it.
hmm
So they went in and like digitally retooled it, but yeah, like everything in this row. Before we go any further, it's a must-have.
Oh
for me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Everything
whole
in
wave.
this row.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, it's Azrael. Just
Night
bringing
Quest.
all the
I want to
Kenner
say thank you
love.
to Jason for making this a reality because
Yes.
I had begged for this version
Hell yeah.
because I own it's sitting back behind me.
Do you have the
Kenner version.
old one from?
Oh,
like,
yeah, I have the Kenner
Legends
one.
of the Dark Knight or whatever it was.
Yep, I have
Yeah,
both
I had
versions
that.
of Azrael.
I was a street kid squeegeeing in Toronto, and my backpack consisted of a purple hooded cloak, a sketchbook, and a bunch of Superman and Batman action figures. And that was one of the Batman figures in my backpack when I was a homeless guy.
What's
Look at
so
that,
funny to
jeez.
me is like when I first got it as a kid, I was like, what the hell is this? This isn't even close to being colored correctly. And now we look through it as like adult glasses and we're like, this is so awesome. And then
Yeah.
you get this and it's like, oh, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Perfection.
It's so good. I gotta say, the one that takes the cake, though. I mean, we're looking at it last right here, the Cyborg Superman.
Dude, They even got
is why I
like
didn't
the
get the other
cut
one.
in the ab section,
Yeah.
where at the hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is why I didn't get the other one. The new 52 one never interested me at all. I was tempted once or twice because it was like right in front of me, but I was like, I just really don't
Nice.
want it. Whereas that one, I would have chopped off one of my fingers and left it in the offering plate just to get that one.
So good.
I mean, totally reasonable. To do
Colors, the sculpted detail, everything. And now I'm sure if it had a cloth goods cape, that would make it just that much better for sure. But that ain't nothing that I can't fix. So I'm happy.
I also would love to see, now that we are seeing this, but I don't know how they do that because this is already a red platinum, so that's going to be harder to get. But
Oh no.
can
I
red
didn't notice that.
platinums have a platinum?
I mean, anything's
No.
possible.
No. Only people that never mind. Hope dies last, so they say.
The only reason I'm saying that is because like we're this much closer to like the Green Lantern perfection.
Oh yes, with the gray sideburns and the arm sling.
No, well that, but I was saying with the rings, like the black and red version of Cyborg.
Oh,
Like I'm
yeah.
thinking I could paint that to like
Oh, here's Jason correcting us. It does have a cloth cape, you fools.
oh,
Oh, Jason. Coming through once again, sir.
super fantastic.
Hey, thank you, Mark J, for the love right there.
My life.
I also like
You're the bestest.
that Jason said fools on April
Bestest.
Fools. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's
true.
not far off the mark, guys.
No, not
I
at
mean,
all.
have you seen our show? I go back and watch it occasionally, and like we are a foolish lot,
Yeah.
a foolhardy and jokingly yellow bunch.
1,000%. 1,000%. All right, we got those ones. I think I chopped up the next slide, so we'll have to look at it each figure.
Yeah,
Hawk Girl, we love.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm buying another one for the custom that I made. Jason, I don't know if you saw this because it's Brad's kind of version, but
Oh, that's your own recipe. You changed it.
I want those wings for this figure.
Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
great. And the newer announcement here.
that's awesome.
Red Lantern guy.
I hope we get more Red Lanterns.
I was mentioning that in my video, if I remember correctly. I
Yeah, I
never
think you
remember
did.
exactly what I've cut, what I've left on the editing room floor, so to speak, and what I've left in. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned that, and it stayed in the final cut of my video that I wanted a Red Lantern guy. It would have been a great way to have him made. Some people wanted that over 90s Guy Gardner too, I bet.
Now, this is
Yeah.
awesome. This is going to pair
I
nicely
remember
with
people wanting that one. Yeah, I'm glad
And
we
we saw
got all
this-
three. We just
we
need
saw this-
Warrior now.
Guy. We saw this was so terrific.
Yes,
I
totally
I have
fair.
no idea what the context of him having a purple.
It's
face and
the
nothing to do.
action, the Justice League action cartoon that was for kids.
And so they're like, let's change him and make him look completely different. So the kids like purple. The kids like purple. Let's have a focus group.
It's the
And then finally, Superman.
This
the
is so
Strange
good.
Eyes.
this is
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that Superman head, though. You know what that looks like?
I was gonna say Kurt Swan.
Richard
art.
Nixon. I see
Ooh.
Richard Nixon when I see that
That could
Superman
be,
head.
yeah.
I am not a super crook.
I'm
I
looking
love
forward
the
to
length of the cape too.
looking
Fuck
forward to
you.
Brad's Richard Nixon Watergate custom coming soon from a Kip Basher near you. Yeah.
I'm sure it looks like a little bit different in real life, but I recognize what this is referencing. So like,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very cool. The blue is a little bit dark to be what it's actually referencing.
I love
but
that blue on
I'm
this.
not going to complain. It looks great. And look at that
Yeah.
S. I love the look of the S.
Dude,
Yeah,
everything
like the
about
black
this is
outline.
awesome.
I think what's cool about this, and then also like the, it differs from each one. Like this differs even from like the Godzilla one, because the Godzilla one might be this dark, but it has the larger S, whereas
Yeah.
this is more of like a traditional smaller.
More stretched out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll probably have to buy two of these, like you, Rob and Brad.
He's going to have now one
I
thing
got to display them both ways.
they haven't now the classic one from DC Direct, the showcase version came with the fat head, came with the lion head, came with a bug head, and it came with the
I
regular
think it's an
right.
alien.
on Superman head. The one thing they're not showing in this picture, I want to point out, if they've got a regular Kurt Swan Soup's head, then they will have regular hands as well.
I would imagine that they have different
Dollars
hands.
to donuts. I bet my third testicle on it for sure.
There you go.
Third one. How do you guys feel about an absolute wave? I would love it. I love the
Yeah.
absolute designs.
I would
Yeah,
do it. I mean,
I've really
they're not
been
my
enjoying
favorite
that.
designs, but I would buy this.
I've been enjoying the story a lot. Oh man, it just gets so much better.
I know.
I have close-up pictures of each one of these so we can zoom in.
Look at that.
They're
Dark.
like hitting us hard with this stuff, man.
Dude, look at that, man.
That's a great repaint.
Yeah.
Whenever I forget his name, because what's his actual name? It's not
Other
just
guys
Dark
like
Dark.
real. I don't know.
Anyway, I call him Wolverine Arrow.
Was it Merlin or something like that? Or is that
Merlin!
different?
Yes.
Merlin, right?
Merlin, you got it. You got a brain like a steel.
So which
trap.
body is that?
That's the Red Arrow body.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking.
Then that's the same body as Connor.
Connor.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm looking at my figures.
Yeah, that's definitely Red Arrow because I remember I painted it. I did a custom and I painted all the dark red stuff black. So it was.
Is
more
his
compact.
belt different? It looks different.
Yeah, the belt looks different. The belt looks like that means the belt is probably a new sculpted piece.
I will agree. This is the wildest lineup. It's awesome. Great line.
I'm glad that Dark Stars are
Nice.
not platinums because that is an army builder.
Yes, you can have one to represent them, or you can have many and buy them all so that no one else can find them.
Yeah, who was in Dark? That was it. Donna Troy was the Dark Star, or she was in it.
And
Al Jordan did a tiny short stint in the Dark Stars
yeah, and
like last year or 2 years ago.
wasn't
Tiny short stint.
John Stewart, wasn't he a Dark Star
that's
at one
right.
point?
I think you're right.
But like
I'm
you can
Stewart.
take the helmet off and put like just the regular head.
Yeah.
Any head you want,
Yeah.
really.
And wait, for those who don't know about the Dark Stars, it's kind of like the controllers, right? Made them kind of like the Green Lantern Corps. So they were supposed to police the United States. No, police the galaxy. So,
Well, thank you, Professor Rob D. Toys.
well, some people I saw were like not in the chat, but like online they were like, "Who's this?" Like,
That's fair.
so
Beast Boy looks great, and
I am finally.
the
I'm
Beast Boy
glad
that
that
we've
we're
been
getting
waiting
that Beast
for.
Boy.
Yeah, me too. Because
That's like my favorite look for him.
Yeah.
You've either got to have the big Beast Boy up in your collection, like with the heroes, or
Yeah.
you've got your old school 80s style Beast Boy or whatever it is up with them.
Yeah.
And neither of them quite fit properly. And so this is fit. I believe they called him Changeling when he was wearing purple,
Yes.
didn't they?
Yep.
And then Kite Man.
They were
Oh,
in the
yeah.
first when he first came out. He was
Yeah.
changeling.
Now for Kite Man, I'm going to tell you, I had a who was I talking to? Where I was like, they need to make Kite Man. No one's ever made Kite Man. And I really like Kite Man because he was the subject, he was the butt end of the joke in the war of jokes and riddles,
Yeah.
right? And I like they took a character that is just like, come on, it's a dumb concept. He's got a kite attached to him, and he robs banks and stuff with a kite attached. It's such a stupid concept. He's up there with Condiment King, and that's what makes him cool. And they told this story, and it made me actually feel sorry for Kite Man because he realizes he's the butt end of the joke.
Oh,
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
like,
you're adding another layer.
and that's what I'm
to
saying. And all of a sudden,
this.
boom, Kite Man is cool. You're like, whoa, there's a psychological thing to Kite Man.
I don't want
Love
to
it.
keep bringing this up, but Chris also hates mayonnaise. But we'll
Right
continue
on.
along.
Mayonnaise hates you too, Chris.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise feels mutual.
Ah, you guys.
Ooh,
Mayonnaise
Mirror
is Rob
Master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up and take my money.
Yes, please.
More rogues, more rogues, more rogues.
And he's like one of the top rogues of the rogues gallery, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love him. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Do you think
Oh,
he'll
then
come
there's-
with his like mirror gun?
His what?
That'd be nice.
His mirror gun?
Mirror gun? Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to have 2. I'm sure he will. They probably just didn't show it in the picture. Ooh, Metron.
It'd be great if they did like a variant with Batman in the Metron chair, like from that.
Nah. I would take his modern look before Batman.
So
Yes.
I've got the DC Universe Classics. Sorry, the Signature Collection Metron.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've currently got Wally West in his blue
Oh, yeah.
sitting in the chair up on the shelf. And I got to tell you, the Mattel chair actually 100% fits multiverse figures.
I put my DC Direct Metron in the Mattel chair. It looks great.
Nice. Great use.
All right.
Yeah.
And then a classic Deathstroke.
Yep.
Finally.
This is the death stroke for me.
It looks
If I'm going to have a stroke by death, this is the one I want. Give me this one.
Sorry. All right.
I hope he comes with like an unmasked head.
That'd be nice.
That'd be cool. Although we do have an unmasked head, I guess.
I mean, and right here, boys. Look at this. Look
Yes.
at this.
Yeah. No neck penguin. We got lick your face Catwoman. Man, I'm going to tell you the one I'm most excited about in this line is, and I'm really stoked about all 4 of these figures. Like the stokedness is like
Yeah.
up there.
It's high. It's high.
It's high. Max Shrek is the one I'm the
Yes.
most excited
Oh,
about.
hell yeah, dude. Max looks great.
That was my intro to Christopher Walken.
Yes.
Was
Same.
Max Shrek. And I loved his character. He did it so well.
I mean, if this comes out anywhere near,
So, what did they say about the figures while you were there?
I don't remember. God, it's a blur, honestly. They just talked about him and like showed him. I don't remember anything.
Are you not allowed to
Oh,
record
you
it?
know what? They were calling this part of their new theatrical experience line or something. It's like another new subline, if memory serves. But like, I don't know what that means exactly. If it's going to have different packaging or different accessories. But yeah, they mentioned they showed that slide first with the announcement of the
Do you think
theatrical line.
she's gonna come with like an unmasked head?
Yeah, they didn't mention anything about that.
Is Jason still in?
Jason, if you're still there,
Are
you
you
want to give any
there?
more hints? But I'm also very excited for this Keaton
Yeah.
without the neck articulation, as it should be.
Yeah.
You don't want him moving his head, people.
I like that. Like it's got the proper armor.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
great. It's really cool.
And then
Oh,
the
sure.
penguin. I'm going to be interested to see how this penguin compares to the one that Mattel released in their multiverse line,
Ooh.
because the one that they released in their multiverse line is pretty much
It's pretty good. Yeah.
on scale with McFarlane figures, because
Yeah.
he was, remember, Danny DeVito is not exactly a giant of a man.
Yeah.
You know, he's very small in stature, though round in belly in this movie.
He looks awesome.
So I think I'm gonna, the side-by-side comparison I'm really kind of excited for
Yeah.
these two.
I would love to see like the profile with that schnoz that he's got.
Oh yeah, his big old beak of a nose.
Do they got to do a battle damage Michelle Pfeiffer one without?
Maybe they will.
I hope so.
Maybe it'll be a platinum.
Also, with they could do that with a battle damaged Bruce.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Battle damage
Yeah.
Bruce. Also, they
Yeah, is Penguin going to come with his trench coat? That's what I want to know. A cloth
don't-
trench coat.
that's a good question. I'm not sure.
You can't have Penguin without his fur collar trench coat. Like that's like a very
I want him with a half-eaten fish. You know,
a half-eaten fish. Yeah, an umbrella, a couple Oh, I guess the penguins are going to be their own thing.
Yeah.
And a half-eaten fish.
I do like that they're like not the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be a 3-pack by the looks of it then, right? And you get
Yeah.
all 3 different penguins.
the Penguin Commando, so ridiculous, so much fun.
And that'll be an army builder. You know that there will be people that'll be like, I bought
Oh, yeah.
7 packs. Like, wow, that's a lot. Good for you. Have fun with that.
We do need a Duckmobile. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing, Josh.
Yes, right with those gushing. It
No-
could be
no
worse.
gushing blood
You could
guy.
be gushing blood. I don't under. Ah!
Oh, they did say, the Savage Rick says they did say Penguin would have a coat. Good.
Excellent.
Good.
All right, moving along.
That makes me happy. Dudes, you're killing me. This is so good.
Here, I can zoom in on
Mr. Bones.
Bones.
He's, you know what? He has played, Mr. Bones has been in
That head sculpt is
made quite a
amazing.
few appearances in the past couple of years.
Look at that head sculpt.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's
That's
good.
good.
Looks good. Pretty simple custom, new gauntlets, new.
If anybody
crotch
wants
area?
to use, there's that one guy that makes Marvel figures off of DC multiverse
Oh yeah,
figures.
I've seen him. On
That
Instagram.
would be a good like Ghost Rider head.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that would. Dudes,
Yeah, that's awesome.
What I love about this is it reminds me of a very specific artist who drew Superman at
Tom
this
Grummett.
time. Was it Tom
Oh.
Grummett? I feel like it's a different one. Like
It was
I
weird.
love Tom Grummett.
there was the team of Grummett and Hazelwood. It
Yeah.
may be Jurgens and breeding, but to me it reminds me of Grummett and Hazelwood's era.
I feel like he's too big to be a Gromit.
I feel it's John, but how do you say his last name?
Bogdanov, Boga.
Yeah, I feel like this is what his
No,
Superboy
not
looks
the
like.
head, not the face,
Let me Google it.
not the face. Maybe the body, not the face though.
Bag.
Now you got a jacket, right?
What's that?
Rob, you said you ordered a jacket or something when you saw this.
I did.
It was funny because Rob told me he got his Superboy jacket, and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, man. How
Not too
much
bad.
was it? Like, was it custom made?" He's like, "No, dude, for my action figure, not for me." I'm like, "Oh, I was really excited for you to have a Superboy jacket, like for you to wear. I feel like you could have pulled it off,
Yeah.
you know."
I've considered turning my leather long coat into a Superboy jacket.
I think you should do it.
But it doesn't fit me anymore. I got too chunky, and now I can't do the buttons up.
I have a motorcycle jacket, but I don't have an S on the back.
You would get beat up if you wore a motorcycle jacket with an S on the back.
I know, right?
What do you know? I feel like he could pull it off.
Would look good, but other bikers would be like, "Why you got an S on the back of your jacket? Oh,
Sound
big
like
yellow
Superman."
target! Bang, bang, bang!" I'm not gonna see if it really is super. No, I kid.
All right. What about this Wonder Woman?
I dig this, man.
I like it.
I kind of wish that she would come with a horse, like
That'd be
for the
pretty
front
cool.
cover, like
Some do.
Wonder Woman #1.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Are her lips black,
It
Are
could
her
be
lips
just very
black?
dark.
or do they just look black because of the lighting?
I think it's the lighting.
I pray to the Lord of Action Figures that it's just the lighting, because that if they come black, that's gonna be a really sad day.
I still hope they re-release the original Wonder Woman. You
Oh,
know?
the one that all people had a hard time getting.
Yeah.
Did you see that guy on Instagram that had like literally a gigantic box
yeah.
filled with Wonder Women?
What?
Yeah, he had a huge box filled with them, the platinum and the regular.
Actually,
And he got so much hate in the comments because he was trying to scalp them off like 3 weeks or a month after she came out and was out of stock. He was like, "Look what I have,"
Mm.
and they were like, "You swine!"
All right, now here we go.
Got some more.
Here
You
we
got a
go.
new
gonna
belt,
say
yeah,
it.
for Batman in No Man's Land. Look at that belt.
Yeah, let's go to Batman.
I love
Yeah.
No Man's Land. That was such a great
Oh, such a great
storyline.
story.
I missed it.
Ugh,
I missed it. I remember I wasn't buying. I couldn't buy comics at the time. I've read bits
Brad,
and
you
pieces.
break my heart.
And
But
it's
this
so
suit,
long.
I love a black suit Batman. This is my favorite version of Batman in a black suit. You know?
Look at that pouch.
I hope that there is a platinum of this that is just blue and gray, dark blue and gray, and I will die a happy man. I know that you like the black. No offense to you. I would rather have it.
No,
in blue
no
and gray.
offense taken.
Then we
No,
have
thank you.
Stephanie Brown, back
I
row.
honestly did not think we were going to get a Stephanie Brown figure.
She
so
looks
that's
kind of
pretty
like she does when she's Spoiler, but currently they call her Batgirl because she's one of the Batgirls,
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
and she looks kind of like that. Like there's definitely some.
Well, this
reuse
is using the
Batgirl
body.
but the boots and the gauntlets look new. It's just the belt technically that looks reused, so it's
Yeah.
a great reuse.
Yeah.
That sculpt looks great.
I need to add. She's one of the last characters in the Bat family, right? That we need.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think they've done it pretty much all of them. Oh, and here's Rob. Rob talking about
Monarch.
Monarch. What he means to you, buddy.
This is how
Oh
Rob
my
dies a happy man.
Dude, I have wanted a figure of this since I was a little kid.
You look like a little kid right now looking at
Dude,
Yeah. The little kid who doesn't like mayo.
yeah,
but loves
I
Monarch.
absolutely love this armor. Like, I think it's one of the coolest villain
Yeah.
like costumes ever.
Yeah.
And it was a great story too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
It was a great story. I
dude,
love
Armageddon
Who is he?
2001, and then leading into like Extreme Justice and all that. Dude, it was so good. And then they brought him back. Well, it was supposed to be Captain Atom. Then they changed it at the last second to
Hawk.
Hawk.
Yeah.
And then I think that during the agenda, he met Nathaniel, who was the Atom. And then from that point on, I think it's been a while since I've read the comic, so forgive me. Like, he showed him, because they were trapped in, I guess, what is the bleed,
Okay.
how to get out. And then so he sent the armor back for Nathaniel, and then Nathaniel became Monarch, which is
Look at that. This man knows his Monarch history.
Yep. That's why he's excited.
Yeah. No, what great figure.
I love the blue and the yellow. Perfect, like, colors. Like, they matched it perfectly. So
anything
Jason, thank you
reused?
for making this a reality.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is anything reused on this guy? Can
I
we
don't
spot
know.
anything that's reused? I don't.
I don't even know what figure this came from, if it did.
This might be its own thing. They might have like newly tooled this completely. Which means, what are these parts going? If it's completely newly tooled, then the question is, what will these parts be used for after?
Yes. You know, they always got to plan that out.
Right.
Oh,
They look in the
That's
future.
someone said, Roland said that reminds him of the Anti-Monitor. I could kind of see that with the piece that hangs down in the front. But I don't know. He was just so imposing, like, in the comics and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's not. Definitely.
Especially his eyes. They got the eyes really
Yeah.
perfectly
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
All right.
I am so
We got
stoked for that.
Disco
Nightwing.
Wing.
Disco Nightwing is awesome.
Yeah. Hang glider color Nightwing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
You'd
And
go
I've got a-
well.
I've got a
like,
Batman and Robin to
Angel.
go with him. So, sorry, a
Angel.
Batman and Jason. Yeah.
And finally, moving out of the DC multiverse into the animated stuff. So summer 2025, classic Batman, Grey Ghost, Ra's al Ghul, Killer Croc, and then Jonah Hex is the Build-A-Figure, it looks like.
Jonah Hex looks fun, eh?
Yeah.
What's nice is that I actually don't own any of those figures for one.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to pick them up then, Rob? Are you going to pick up this one?
I think I might.
I'll probably
I-
not because I have
I
the
think-
Batman.
That Batman, though,
And I
is
have-
pretty fun because it's like a light. It reminds me of the Kenner days.
Yeah, it
It's
does. doesn't
it's
it?
the old school sculpt for that Batman too, because I've got the
Yeah.
old one. They just reused the mold by the looks of it.
That works, though.
So it's got that like not typical crotch articulation.
Oh, yeah.
You notice that, eh? Grey Ghost is a maybe for me. I like the Grey Ghost.
Yeah.
The
Moving into
Grey
super powers.
Oh,
Animal Man will have a jacket.
yeah. I thought Todd was holding them.
He
right?
was, yeah. I didn't get a shot of it, but.
So he'll have a cloth goods jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
like a little tiny one for playing dress up.
Little baby one. Then we got a little Cyborg.
That's
Hey,
amazing.
for all of us that never got the original Cyborg.
I know.
Dude, no kidding, man. At WonderCon, I was going to try buy some superpowers.
Yeah,
But man, crazy expensive.
I know.
mean, rightfully so, but like $120 for like a used one. I'm like,
I
ugh.
know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You got to hit up the flea markets and you got to go on the right day, and then you find someone who has one or two in reasonable condition, but you'll never
Yeah,
find
that's the hard
Cyborg.
part.
Yeah, they're there. You do find them occasionally, but yeah, I filled in most of my gaps with the hard to get stuff during COVID when there was
Yeah.
nothing coming out. I was
so
like,
good. Sorry.
get that stuff then.
will he be chromed?
Ooh, I don't remember them mentioning that or not.
Oh, like Vac Metal. What do they call it?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That,
Yeah.
the original was Vac Metal, right?
Yeah,
Well,
and I
even
think
if-
then they painted the brown over top of it, I believe.
Yeah. Kind of like Silverhawks.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dead Man. I'll take another Dead Man figure.
Yeah.
Jason said no chrome.
Oh, that's okay.
No chrome.
Is it a
painted
metallic
silver.
paint,
Looks
or is
like
it just like a gray plastic?
Good question.
And then look, another Disco Nightwing.
That's
That's
right.
pretty sweet.
You get them in multiple scales, my friends.
Do we have all the versions of Nightwing now? Well, in Supercars.
No.
We have 3 of his most prominent versions, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, all things considered. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, there's the renegade outfit and whatnot, but
All right, moving on to, and these went up for or going up for pre-order soon.
I think Friday.
That's a hell yes for me, boys. That's a hell yes for me.
Yeah, for me too.
I has to add those. Why does
I never got the
handheld
DC.
shop back?
I never got the DC Direct versions back in the day that came in a 2-pack. So like
Yeah.
these are awesome.
I got a few, but they were pretty fragile.
The packaging looks awesome.
Is
by
that-
the way.
Do you have a gigantic plane flying overhead?
Oh, can you hear that? It was like a
Yeah.
motorcycle or something. I'm sorry.
Is that a motorcycle? Okay.
Yeah, it was like some sort of
Jason
motorcycle.
said injected metallic silver. Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, classic Hawkman would be sweet.
Well, the thing is with the Super Friends, you know that means we're going to get all the basic characters. So Aquaman, Batgirl, Robin, Superman, Supergirl. They'll give us all those characters.
Yes, please.
If they're on the front of the package, they'll give them to us. Yeah,
Moving
I'm
on
more
to
stoked
this-
about these because they're more like toys. Like this is what
Yeah.
I wish I had as a kid with my Superpowers collection. I wish that I had these too.
Oh yeah.
These are so, what's the word that
Toyetic.
yeah, Pixel Dan says toyetic. I remember that from years ago.
That Green Lantern is amazing.
Yeah, and I love his eyes and the logo actually look like the cartoon,
Yeah.
how it was drawn. That's how they drew it.
I think we'll get the Wonder Twins.
Ooh, maybe they'll come in a 2-pack.
And I love that
We-
you have the rocket like propulsion on his Lexus boots.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
which was accurate to the cartoon.
Yeah.
I remember him having that.
Moving on to some statues. Look at this classic Azrael.
Do you think going back to that, I don't know if Jason's still in here, but is like because of Hanna-Barbera like made this, they did a crossover, I think, with Dynomutt at one point, right?
Dino Mutt.
I would love to have a Dynomutt, but that's just me. Anyway, go on.
No.
Sorry. This is awesome.
Yeah, this looks great. It would be great.
Yeah,
I mean, just
I
right
would
from
love that as a figure.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just makes me wish that McFarlane would give us that version of the character in a figure form.
Especially that slim size to him, right?
Yeah, like we
He's just
kind
gonna
of have
bulk up.
this. We kind of already have this, but not really.
When you look at that costume, it's not hard to believe like he didn't change that much to become Asbat.
Yeah,
Like he
that's
has the
true.
shoulders, he has like the torso chest piece,
Big
and then the
gauntlet.
gauntlets.
Hey, good observation, man. You're right.
Yep.
Superman red and blue statue.
Yep.
It's nice.
was
I'm
Fun
glad
little
that they
series.
placed the hook where they did and not like
Oh yeah, on the leg. Oh, sorry,
because that would hurt.
that would hurt. That looks
Yeah,
pretty
like,
cool.
straight up. He's been held up by his rod.
Yeah.
The
These
last
look
image I
amazing.
have, Emperor Joker.
That looks fun, actually.
Yeah, it looks dope.
That
Love
that
Emperor
green's
Joker.
Yeah,
vibrant.
Emperor Joker. That's when he had Mixie's powers.
Oh yeah.
Great storyline. Great storyline.
Yeah. And Superman eventually defeats him. Yeah, that was fun. That statue looks fun. I won't get it because I don't do statues, but it looks good.
You guys, that's it. That's what
That
I
it?
had.
Did
Yeah.
we meandered through everything? Did we?
We did in perfect timing, but it's 7:00. And that means it's the end. We're coming to the end, fellas.
You mean 10?
10:00, yeah, for you boys.
10 where we are.
Guys, any closing thoughts? So one thing I thought was funny when people are saying like, "Oh, now that McFarlane's losing the license and blah blah blah." I mean, they already had this stuff planned for a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you look at last year. I feel like we got a ton of diverse things last year.
Yeah.
You know
they've
what I
been
mean?
definitely
So-
on a roll.
It takes like a year from planning to make the figure. So, like, this is all stuff that they had planned before they knew that they were losing the license.
Right.
Right. So you could tell that, like, looking at these figures, that McFarlane really was putting their all into it.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting the ball rolling. And
Yeah.
McFarlane, like Todd did mention that, how they were starting off, you know, one way, and they were just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Remember way back in the early days, he said something to that effect. And it's like, yeah, true to his word. I mean, here we are, you know, Mr. Miracle, Monarch, you know, old school 90s Connor Kent. These are all like deeper cuts than you would figure that most companies that are producing a for market toy line, mass produced toy line, would want to make, right? They want to usually just go with the sure bets,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Very good
But
point.
they're not. They're putting like Kite Man. Come on, Kite Man. Kite.
Yeah.
That is the deepest cut I think I can ever recall for a DC.
I mean, he was.
I mean, Captain Carrot was pretty deep too. You know,
Yeah,
it's
but
pretty-
like,
yeah, but
Kite
Captain
Man's
Carrot's
been on.
he's been around more and taken a little bit more seriously
yeah.
in a joking way because he's a funny take. But
Wasn't Kite Man on the
Harley Quinn.
yeah,
Oh, he's got a show now too, right? Doesn't he?
I don't know.
I'm making that up.
I don't know if he has a show, but okay, him being in the Harley, that's all after the events that made him
Yes.
kind of cool, right? I mean, but he still is a deep cut, right? That you might as well give us Condiment King, like in the
Sorry.
regular figures, not
My
as a
cat
build
was
figure.
talking to me.
Oh, sorry,
was
was
that
that
you?
your cat?
That was me. My cat was walking up and she's like,
Can you look at your cat and go?
"What?"
"Ma-"
All right, guys.
That means
we
it comes
gotta,
here in cat language.
we gotta get out of here. But as
ahead.
always, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for you and everyone in the chat. We had 152 people watching. Appreciate everyone participating.
Splendid.
Jason Langston, thanks for answering
Always
our
a pleasure
questions.
to
We're
have
doing a fantastic job. Claudio, of course, as well. Love you guys.
Big thanks to everyone who showed up.
Oh, someone asked, "What did we think of the Ninja Turtles?"
I'm
What they
excited.
think.
I saw them all.
Yeah.
Saw the picture. Stoked.
Yeah, they look great in person.
Yep. Turtles is one of my other guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
Non-DC guilty pleasures.
Thanks.
All right,
Claudia.
gents. Love you guys. Everyone have a great night. Take care.
I'm not a crook.